Evening, everybody. How are we doing today? I hope we're doing well. It is the weekend. Yes, it is finally the weekend, my friends. I hope everybody's doing well. I've got a cup of coffee next to me. I have been sleeping up until this point. I literally just crawled out of bed and made some coffee. My goodness. Alright, there we go. Finally got some good sleep. I slept a lot yesterday. So I actually feel pretty good comparatively to what I have been. It has been, I've been struggle bussing out here since getting back. That jet lag is no joke, man. Oh, actually, before we do anything else, let's look at our party and our licenses. So as you can see, we did a, especially considering we started in Rabanastre, we've been doing a little bit of hunt stuff. Did some hunts off stream. You can check out the hunts that we've done. So we've got every hunt except this Kings of Plains one going. Yeah, you gotta do it when it's not in the ranks. And then if we look at our licenses, we've got a lot of the license boards filled out now, which is quite nice. Balthier's Red Mage board. And you can see we've already got, we're starting to get the second boards that we can get to. We're going to hold on to these for a bit, for a moment. I don't want to use those quite yet. I'd like to actually pretty much fill out all the boards for our initial licenses. And then we'll swap into other stuff, so we can hot swap into other cool stuff that we can do. Ash is pretty stout on the White Mage board. Pretty much this side is the only side that's got stuff that we want, besides these straggler ones. Which even they aren't too crazy. Numerology is pretty good. Pinello, our erstwhile monk, who's still probably never going to get leveled, really. It's just kind of how it is. As you can see, she's a little to get to Bur Omisase, the mountain, as it were. So she might pick up a level or two as we move down. Let's see. Should probably consult the map as well. World map. Yep, Osmone Plains. So we go straight down. Then we're going to go down towards the Gelmore Jungle again. Nope, nope. Yes, yes. There we go. Still shaking off some sleep, as you might be able to tell. Alright, down. Alright, go this way. And yes, I do have it on fast forward mode at the moment, just because we're doing a run back. Once we get over towards Gelmore Jungle, which is where we're supposed to be for story progression, then we will take that off. It was my intention to make sure that guy. There we go. Until then, we'll be just Speedy Speed Boy, or Speedy Speed Fran, I suppose, all the way back. Fight that guy. But yeah, how's everybody's week gone? Mine has been quite something. I got back and was immediately, pretty much immediately told that I was going to have some new responsibilities at work. Starting up basically immediately, which was an interesting way to start off the week back. You guys go on a long trip overseas. You guys go to Japan, which you totally should. Japan is awesome. I would highly recommend you go ahead and schedule out at least one good day where you can do nothing but sleep and recover. That is the one thing that I would do differently on this past trip. It was gnarly, dude. It was no freaking joke. Well, hey, Penelo's got caught up. Well, not got caught up. She got a level. Alright, down. Speaking of, I do still want to do a little recap stream at some point. I don't know if I'll do it today. That I brought back from Japan and nerd out about nerd stuff and have a good time with it. We will we'll see when I can do that though. Not sure what time or when this weekend I would like to do. But we will see. We're gonna play that by ear. Besides, I do still want to make a video on the trip to Japan. I think that'd be fun to do. And it's a little bit of a primer on if you've never been to Japan or anything like that. Maybe that'd be a little bit of a help for people to try and get over there. Be a little bit more of a cogent place to put all of that together, as opposed to just kind of stream of consciousing my thoughts on stream. I think that'd be fun. It's actually funny. I don't usually dream when I sleep. Usually it's a good thing. I'm so exhausted from coming back from Japan that I've dreamed every night about Japan since I got back, which has been very funny. It's made it very hard to get up in the mornings. I'm like, no, I want to go back. You can't take me. I kid. It was a good time. It was a very, very good time, and I enjoyed every moment of it. Alright. Throw down a save. Oh. Throwing stuff. Alright. Gelmore Jungle now. Don't need to go to the Arid Village. I imagine that way is where we're gonna have to go. We could do that, or we could explore Gelmore Forest a little bit more. Unless you guys have a particularly strong opinion, I think I'm gonna go for our next big area to continue the story. These guys look like displacer beasts. I like it. Actually, I think I mentioned this last time we were playing Final Fantasy 12. It reminds me and a good friend of mine have been playing Baldur's Gate 3, but we've been taking a break because we both have been crazy busy. Just, you know, schedule's not aligning quite well and all that sort of thing. To, like, sit down and play Baldur's Gate 3. Because Baldur's Gate 3 is a game where, at least to me, it feels like you gotta pencil in a good bit of time to have a good session going. A few hours. At least when you're doing it multiplayer. It's really fun. We've had a good time with it. But we need to get back on it, because we got a campaign, and we're getting pretty close to the end. We still got a chunk of content, but we're over the halfway mark, I would say. Alright, let's beat up this gargoyle. These dudes are funky. Funky looking dudes. Where's he even at? Alright, do I have... This is what, gold needle that we needed? Yeah. What are you doing, little buddy? Cut that out. It's not good for you. Alright, forward and then down. Shoot this guy. There we go. Actually, I didn't even check when I loaded up if I have a gambits on properly, but I guess we're just gonna play with fire until we get punished for it. There we go. Actually, I might stop in Arid Village real quick and see if we have anything that interesting that we can get from the merchants out of there. Little Moogle merchants. They should be... He almost looks Scarecrow-like. I don't know. It's a funky guy. I like him. I like his vibe. Or are we not going to be able to get back to Arid Village? Oh, we can. There we go. Thank you, Miss Forrest. Alright. Fran's gonna hang out over there. Loose. I still absolutely love the soundtrack for Arid Village. It is one of my favorite tracks in all of Final Fantasy. Let's see. Do we have any weapon upgrades? Some upgrades for Pinello. Some better stuff. Anything major? Actually, shielded armor? It's the auto-cast protect? That could be kind of nice for our frontliners. What can we sell? Do we have anything we can sell? Let's gauge. Did I need that for something? Can't remember. I want to go here. Do I have a soul powder? No, I don't think I'm gonna have enough. Well, maybe. Let's see if we have enough to get some shielded armor for our frontliners. Probably help if I actually sell everything. Some greens. A favorite of chocobos everywhere. Yeah. So that on him and him. We can sell. Actually, I think we might hold on to that chainmail. Or the golden armor, rather. What's in the bazaar? Do we have anything good? No. Don't have any special things either. quick heal from the crystal, and we're going to save it the one up ahead, I think. Is going to be the plan. Shoot that guy. There we go. Oh, that's so nice too. Armor just automatically puts on protect. That's cool. That does mean though, I probably should look up exactly how protect works in Final Fantasy 12, so I can actually accurately determine how good that is, and when another armor with a higher defense stat is actually going to be worth it. Which, if you guys know how like Protect and Shell determine the damage mitigation, definitely let me know in the chat, because I would love to hear it, so I can figure out all those things. Oh yeah, this is where we fought the dragon. That dude was freaking nuts, by the way. I did not expect us to be able to beat him like we did, because that was a rough go. That was a cool boss fight, though. Lots of stats effects and stuff going on. Alright. Frontliners, please! Frontliners, please! We're stuck! Please, I beg of you! I still have no idea, by the way, how in the heck the aggro is determined in Final Fantasy anything that's targeting like a NPC, an enemy. Let's see. Always gotta check behind you. Gotta see if there's goodies back here. There is a goodie back here. There's two goodies back here. An ether and an ether. Hey, I'll take it. Good for our magical friends. Let's see, now we have a decision. Which way do we go? Let's go this way. Worst that can happen is we get lost and get a bunch of XP, so let's see what's happening. Goodies. Bad breath. Get this man a toothbrush. What is he, British? Man needs some Colgate stat. Alright, let's do actually move Bosch out. Do we want to put Vaughn in? Yeah, we'll put Vaughn in first. We'll put Vaughn in, and then he got a cool new spear too. When we were doing a little bit of off-stream hunts and the license board point grinding in the trial mode. Then after he hits a level, I think we're gonna throw in Balthier. Make sure. Oh, I did not want to attack the Treant, but here we are. It's alright. These guys aren't too bad. Especially when Vaughn just decides not to take damage. That's kind of cool. And Larsa. Or Little Lord Lamont, as I like to call him. There we go. These Malboros. These are little ones. I hope we run into... I can't remember. But I hope we run into a big Malboro. They're funny guys. I like them. I really enjoyed the Malboros in... oh shoot, where was it? I think it's at the end, one of the end areas in ARR. There's a world boss that spawns. That is Marlboro. And then there is, what is it? It's Armvale, isn't it? It's definitely Armvale. Armvale has got some Malboros in it. I think one of them is a boss, actually, as well. Oh, it totally is. It totally is. Alright. New area. Ooh, snowy. Paramina Rift. Our next area. Poor Fran with her cheeks out has got to be freezing, dog. Hello, friends. Kiltius. Beyond this rift, you'll find the Holy Mountain. Take each step one at a time, and you shall reach your destination. Okay. Oh, is Kiltius a title? Maybe. Ramisase is to the northeast. Should you go south, you'll enter the rift. Take care. Faram. Oh, hey, are these the guys? Oh, no. Well, these were the guys we talked to later, or earlier, rather. Gotius took us in and treated us warmly. Oh, very nice. Seem like good people then. Let's throw down a cheeky save while we are at it. Newcomers can't, when newcomers can't walk on their own arrive, I carry them up the mountain. Glad to help the Kiltius any way I can. What a nice dude. Kiltius seem to be pretty outstanding dudes, just from those couple people we talked to. People of the mountains. I think I channeled my inner Ocelot there for a moment. Which, if you guys, I really hope you guys have been either playing or watching people play Metal Gear Solid Delta, the remake. Well, not remake. Well, I guess I don't really know half the time what it's supposed to be called these days, but the re-release, remake, remaster, whatever you would like to call it, of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Because, oh my goodness, it looks really good. I haven't played it yet, but it looks quite good. And I look forward to getting my hands on it myself, which I might actually do today. And also, it is so funny when Ocelot is on screen. That game is one of the most, both intentionally and unintentionally funny games. And with it looking way more modern, way more fidelity in how it looks, the expressions, the cutscenes, Ocelot doing his Ocelot thing, very good. Very, very good. Alright. I kind of want to go south, honestly. I kind of want to go south and see what's that away, specifically because I was warned about it. Maybe we'll take a peek down one or two more screens and then head back. It may be that we have to backtrack anyway. Silence gas trap. That's not very nice. Do I have any anti-silence stuff. It's the Echo Herbs, right? Yes, but I only got 2. Can I actually switch Ash out for Vaughn real quick? Does she have... I cannot remember if she has magic to cure silence. Stone Roof Silence, there we go. It's one of those things where I feel like it would be a much different experience without that that little bit of, oh, really? Alright, you got me, game, whatever. But at the same time, if you get some bad RNG in Final Fantasy 12 and you end up with a bunch of those guys popping up on the floors, it can be pretty rough. There we go. Where's this area? Get credit, idiot. Go, my minions. I've also been playing recently, over this past week, just because I haven't had much brain power for any other games. A game called, I believe it's Keeper RL. It's like a dungeon management sim. It's not very intensive. It's not super crazy or anything like that. It's fun. And well, I wouldn't say it's as fun as something like Dungeons 3 or any of the Dungeon series games. It is much more chilled out, and you can just kind of build and do what you want. I recommend it if you're into that sort of thing. It's much more freeform. So how it works is you get to choose a starting location, kind of like Dwarf Fortress, although way less intense on the setup. And you start to have to make your own dungeon, your own castle or monastery. Because there's a couple different starting classes that you can play in it. You can do what my typical approach is, which is the Necromancer, because having a bunch of Skelebros is kind of funny. I like it. Kind of a fun thing. I like that fantasy. But you can also do like a cleric start, where you're going for like a faith, and like you're building a monastery and a church and all that sort of thing, cathedrals. You're trying to attract people that way. You can do automatons. You can be like a gnome, I believe it is, and build robots and stuff, which is pretty sick. You can be a standard wizard instead of a necromancer. And what is the other one? I believe you can be a knight as well, either a knight or a warrior, which is pretty cool. And you don't have to do a static base. You can choose a start where you roam around, which that seems pretty hard. I attempted it once a while back, and that was pretty brutal. That's what it is you're building your base on your starting location, and there can be other non-friendly factions in that same area. Ooh, a new area. The Feywood. Interesting. I don't know if I'm supposed to be here. Walk of Flitting Rifts. Oh, I don't like that. His name is Angry and Red. I'm going to run away now. But as I was saying, you can run into random stuff on your starting tile anyway. Like one time I was playing and I was getting fairly far, and I uncovered an Eldritch God. Yeah. And that I saw it and I was like, huh, that's kind of interesting looking. I'm gonna go excavate that. Because naturally, as I play, I like to play Necromancer. I've got a lot of undead, and they're fairly weak to when put in sunlight. I'm just excavating. I'm a couple layers down in the world state. And then all of a sudden, I just die. I just straight up die. Like, there's nothing I can do. Eldritch abominations pouring out of everywhere. Absolutely brutal stuff. But I mean, might be some dwarves in a mountain that you're building into nearby. There might be another human village on the map. You might have, if you're playing a more evil line faction, maybe there will be a dark elf encampment or something like that, you know? Cool little things like that. Whoa. Mr. Skeleton, calm down. Skull Knight. I was just talking good about your kind, too. Come on now. Help the Necromancer out. There we go. Vanilla, while she's not got as good of a damage output, she's catching up. See, maybe I've been unfairly maligning Miss Pinello. Maybe she will be able to pull her weight in our group. Okay, that's fine. She's still doing 156 damage though. And no, I don't plan to give her, I do not plan to give her a monk weapon. I've decided that she is going to be a empty hand monk. She's gonna throw hands, and that's that. Alright. So we have got a couple screens down now. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna backtrack. And we can explore this a little bit later. Ooh, is that a goodie? It is a goodie. The magpie and me. I obtained death. Thank you. Is death an item? I obtained death. There you go. Alright, I've got to see what that is. Is that under loot? There's Death's Head. Munitions. Accessories. Is it? Oh, it's a spell. Okay. Reduce one foe's HP to 0. Surely that has got to have like a super low chance of going off, right? Like, there's no way. There's no way. Also, what a random place to find it, too. And something that was on, what was that, Magic? It was the Arcane Magic Board 2? Was it? I think that was the case? What the heck? What is going on there? Hey, shoot this guy. Thank you, friend. This dude is so stunned by the absolute audacity of us to attack him that he just hasn't done anything. You know what? Fair. Slaving warder, okay. Oh, we're fighting the Skull Knight now. Thank you, Lamont. Also, I'm glad those Skull Knights are what they are, and not like the Skull Knight from Berserk. Because that dude would probably body us. Skull Knight is an absolute G. I love me some Skull Knight. The fact that he's got a Behelit sword is absolutely nutso. The dude is next level. Also, that one panel. You know the one. You already know the one that I'm going to mention. the "You are not a victim of fate" panel. Way crazy hard. Crazy hard. That said, though, anytime Skull Knight shows up, absolutely awesome. I think one of my favorites is that Skull Knight is actually Guts' dad. But it has been a long time since I've read through Berserk all the way. I should do that. At the very least, I should read through, because I'm pretty familiar, thanks to the best adaptation, the 95 or 99 anime? And also reading it a couple times. I'm pretty familiar with Golden Age, but I definitely need to brush up on some of the more current, shall we say, stuff from Berserk. Also, even though it's been a while now, rest in peace, Miura. Absolute legend of manga. Absolute legend, storyteller, author, illustrator. Incredible guy. God, I mean, I'm going to gush about Berserk here for a little bit. I highly encourage everybody to read Berserk. Even if you are not into Berserk as a story, I recommend you pick up Berserk for the artistry of it. Miura has always had fairly good skill in with the pen, and even early on, the art is quite good. However, as it goes on, it gets more and more insane. I mean, there are panels, single panels on single pages. Not even talking the crazy awesome multi-page spreads that you see in later Berserk, but single panels that are works of art and 100% deserve to be hung up in museums. You know, they should be in art museums. His skill was absolutely incredible, especially towards the end of his life.
Empires parade down city streets while refugees walk barefoot through the snow.
And so I sue for peace, to stop short war and ease their suffering. My father will choose peace.
Will he now? You sound sure of yourself. You can never know another, even your father.
Don't take it the wrong way, Kay.
Van the one to extend an olive branch. I didn't expect that, but it's kind of a welcome one.
This crisis would not end were I gone. The Senate hates the very fact that House Solidor exists. By necessity, we must find reason to silence them.
Ooh.
Necessity? Ah, yes, necessity. Does that word free you, I wonder? You show no hesitation to solve matters with blood.
The sword of House Solidor cannot be left to rust in doubt. It was you, Excellency, who tempered that sword.
Is this your idea of vengeance?
It is my idea of necessity.
He really likes that word.
If we do not act now, it is not only...
So, you would dirty your hands to keep his clean.
Ooh.
My hands are stained with blood. I see little reason to stay them now.
Getting dirty to protect the younger? While misguided in how he's going about it, I can respect that.
So they are. And so House Solidor lives on.
There's not a whole lot I wouldn't do to protect or keep my brother safe. It's just kind of what you do as the big bro. Also, if there were refugees just here, did these wolves eat those guys? Or did they just pop in right after them? Come on, man. Come on, game. Ooh, goody. Brigandine. Brigandine. Is that a chest armor? I think so. I think that's the armor where it's like a jacket, but it's got little steel plates in it, and that's how it functions. I think that's what it is. It's a light armor 5. Ah, that is what she's wearing. Can you wear a brigandine? You can. Actually, what are you wearing? Survival vest. Yeah, it's probably better for her. Also, shoot, do we have anything better for her? We do. We can throw the red cap on her. I don't have a good... Oh, that's right, because I haven't locked any of her accessory boards. Whoopsie. I will offer Penelo a don't worry about it in this trying time. Poor Skull Knight. Didn't even stand a chance. Ooh, a mage's habit. We can throw that on, probably on Balthier. Where is it? Mage's habit. There we go. On him. And does she have the best that she can have? I think so. Yeah. Here we go. Where are we going? We go up and east. North and east. Not west. I'm getting to the unfortunate age now where when I'm around my brother and I make SpongeBob references and jokes, they are not understood. And around, every now and then he'll have friends over when I'm hanging out with him and family, and none of them will get it. I'm like, oh man. That or Ed, Edd n Eddy references, which is the best show as well, by the way. If you were growing up when I did, that is the cartoon. I will take no criticism of Ed, Edd n Eddy at this time. Also, Mount Bur Omisase. Kind of a cool place. But yeah, there's that. There's, well, I didn't watch him a whole lot. I didn't like him super much. Courage the Cowardly Dog and Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Absolutely legendary. Alright, His Grace, the Grand Kiltius Anast... Alright, Traveling Merchant. But should you venture to Paramina Rift, you best go prepared. But immune to confuse, interesting. Has wind. Raises magic when full, when HP is full. Raises strength when HP is full. Raises sleep. Rose Corsage. Rose Corsage is nice. Getting immunity to science is pretty nice. Let's see. Do you want to get some more Echo Herbs? Let's see. Neurology based on a factor of time. I am not sure how that's supposed to work, but it sounds really cool. Charge. Oh yeah, no charge. Curaga. Blizzard. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff here that we should probably get. Bleed. We already have bleed. Q Mexica. Alright, let's sell some stuff and get some of these spells. Because that's going to come in very handy. And we picked up a bunch of stuff from killing all those guys, because we did our little diversion there. Went a ways, a little ways. Because that was good English. If you can't tell. While English isn't my second language, I often say that it is. I haven't picked up any teleport stones, which is unfortunate. I would very much love some more teleport stones. Alright, let's see here. Magic. Okay. What do we want to get for sure? We want to get Esna. We definitely want to get Esna. Dark Rust, so the better version of Dark. Sir, cause one line to mindlessly attack with weapon in hand. Turn to stone. Thundara. Let's get Thundara. Later on, that we can strat out and use. Let's see, I think we've got enough to... Are we going to actually have a clean inventory for the first time since the game started as well? Big if true. Also, I'm hoping we have enough to get the, was it Blizzara that we're looking at? Yeah, okay, there we go. Alright. Yeah, and there wasn't anything in the Bazaar as far as, the Montographs. Oh, there's another merchant. Do you have interesting stuff? Ah, okay. Alright. Then we can get some better equipment. Well, not all of it's better equipment. We got some pretty... We're pretty kitted out, actually, aren't we? Ah, okay, I just was down further. Is it really not a better bow than what I've got right now? Or that is the better bow. He would really need to get stuff for. And we're pretty squared away as it is. So I'm not too worried about it. Hymns. The elementals appear during heavy snow. Are most dangerous. Okay. Gertie. Okay, we can hire chocobos. Let's go ahead and drop a save, too. Because I know I'll get myself into a bad situation and have to do all of that again. I know myself well enough. Go just protect us. Okay. The place protected by the gods themselves. Okay. Oh, what about you? Cartographer's Guild. Oh, I do not have enough for all that. I'll come back and get that Paramina Rift map at some point. That's an expensive map, too. 32k? Dang, man. Dude's running a racket. Alright. Let's see what's going on up on the mountain. What's happening, big homie? More than 10k souls find peace up here. That is a lot of freaking people, man. We're in Nebradia. What you, big homie? Reeks of poverty. Alright, buddy, I'm watching you. A little bit scummy there. I don't trust that guy. Alright. Anastasis can silence a king or even an emperor with a single withering glare, they say. I know that's how. Why does he hide up here on the mountain? I wonder if these guys... Well, it says they protect them. So maybe they don't have a vow of what is it, pacifism? Maybe they just have a very, very don't get involved policy kind of deal. Okay. Also, they keep saying Faram, which reminds me of Faram Azula, but that's just what pops into my head. Ooh. This is very pretty. I love that the building is recessed into the rest of the stonework. I think that's a really interesting look. Hello. On pilgrimage. Alright. By the sanctum where Anastasis presides. Alright. Who are you? An Arcadian. A wayfarer. Can't fly in Yags, so I came by ship. The view from here is worth the long journey. The Williger by this place is impressive. Fair play. Oh, hey! Acolyte. You're a funky looking dude. Little monkey man. I like this dude. He's funny. Can I feed him indefinitely? No one could magic food stuff. That is the problem. Resources as well, and how you're going to sustain them. Great Sky Continent shattered. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Thank you, Mr. Monk, for telling me how to kill things better. I'm not sure you should be doing that, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Seems often troubled. But just live on the gifts of believers. Pascabradia and Damaska, too, gave generously. Alright, there should be the main hall, I imagine. Can we see anything over here? By the whole power of his grace, the Grand Kiltius. Once long ago, a great worm, filled with avarice, sought to steal the riches of the mountains, but drove it off, known as the Viral. Sadly, I've been most disappointed. If not the rift, where might it be? Avira! Hello. Relish. Alone, leave me alone. Hearts of humans are weak. I dare not grow close to them, lest mine grow weak as well. Rude ass. Alone? Relish, do not say such things. Okay, okay. She wasn't talking to me. Still not the nicest thing to say, Relish. Can I talk to you? I think I talked to you. Hello, sir. Lord Lars's party, yes. The Grand Kiltius waits within. Alright, let's go through the doors then. Hello. What's going on in here? Hello. All right. Ooh, this is kind of pretty. Yeah, I like this place. Good evening. Wow, that dude looks old.
Is he sleeping?
No, my child.
Whoa.
I do not sleep. I dream. For reality and illusion are a duality. Two parts of a whole. Only the mirror of dreams
That's a spooky trick.
reflects what is true.
Anastasis, Your Grace. I am
Lay
Ophelia.
down your words. Ophelia, daughter of Ramanas, I have dreamt your dream. Who better to carry on the Dalmascan line than she who bears the Dawn Shard?
Grand Kiltius, then give us your blessing. Grant the Lady Ash her accession to the...
suppose this is something you might reconsider. My little emperor-in-waiting. You called and I have come.
This is the man I wanted you to meet. Believe it or not, he is a member of the noble house Margrace, rulers of the Rosarian Empire.
I am but one of very, very many. Try as I might, I could not stop this war alone. Thus, I came seeking Lars's assistance.
He's so cool.
Alcide Margrace at your service. To think I stand before the Lady Ash, it is truly an honor. I see it is true
Mellow
after
background.
all. Stunning is Dalmasca's desert bloom.
He's a bit much,
In
isn't he?
Arcadia, land of war. Should empire join with empire, The way will open for a new Evilis in our time.
Grand Kiltias, you speak much of dreams, but in the real world, war is upon us.
Gran Kiltias, I was told my coming here would prevent this war. I was to assume my father's throne and announce the restoration of Dalmasca, treat with the Empire for peace, and persuade the Resistance to
That's a cool
stay their
statue in the
hand.
back.
I have not come all this way to be asked to reconsider.
A word from you and the Resistance would stop cold, and Rosario's pretext for joining the war scattered off to the four winds. This was what we had hoped. Alas, circumstances change. A full 2 years have passed since your reported death. Were it to become known you are still alive, I fear it could only worsen our current situation.
Because I am powerless to help.
Nay, in fact, it has little to do with you.
Then what? If Lady Ash were to extend her hand in friendship, perhaps I could then persuade the Emperor. His Excellency will solve things peacefully.
The Emperor Gramis is no more. His life was taken.
Father.
Uh-oh. Wait, did... Hold on, I want to be quiet.
What possible cause could we have to lay hand on our Emperor?
A deception and an outrage! The Senate will not stand for this!
A viper amongst our senators?
With Chairman Gregoroth as its head. With what dignity remained him, he confessed to the poisoning and passed his own
A
sentence.
viper with many tails. Much of the Senate is culpable.
We had no choice but to strip the Senate of authority and assign powers of autocracy to myself until such time as order...
Spare me your lies! I see the serpent coiled here before me!
Trace, you speak too freely.
Zargabath! Do not tell me you join in this mama's farce!
With Rosaria poised to invade at any moment, our leader must have a free hand.
Yep.
The once great House Solidor is now reduced to myself and my dear brother Larsa.
Surely you would not go so far. Vain Solidor! As Judge Magister and upholder of the law, I hereby place you under arrest.
You misunderstand. Vane did not make himself autocrat. It was the very Ministry of Law which you serve. Do you see it now, Drace? When you bared your sword at His Excellency, you bared your sword at the law.
You wear the mama's motley well, Bergen.
Okay, that's kind of baller. Just straight up oh my god! Grabs and lifts her by the face. And then tosses her. That dude must be a monster.
Such strength. Inhuman.
Yeah, no kidding.
Zargabath, take the Alexander. You will accompany Bergen and bring Larsa back to me.
Sire.
Your Excellency, Lord Larsa was placed under my charge.
Oh? Perhaps you mistook your orders then.
Your Excellency.
A hound begging for scraps at the Emperor's table. Would you serve another master, hound? You may fulfill your duty as Judge Magister before us all. She has been tried and found guilty.
Your Excellency, I beg you reconsider.
Do it. I care not. Live, Gabranth. Protect the young lord. Protect Larsa.
Forgive me.
only be quick.
And so House Solidor lives on.
God, what a scene. Oh my goodness. I couldn't help but shut my mouth for that. That was so...
Let us suppose you approach the Empire with a peaceful resolution. The late Emperor Gramis would have lent you his ear, that much is certain. But we are dealing with vain Solidor. Should the princess return, he would claim her an impostor, or to tempt the resistance into battle.
The dreams have told me thus. To reveal yourself would imperil us all. I see war, and Vane's name writ bold on history's page.
Arcadia's banners fly high. They are making ready for the coming war. According to our latest reports, the Western Armada prepares for war, under Vane's command, no less. The newly formed 12th Fleet has already been deployed. Oh yes, the Imperial First Fleet stands ready. They'll be underway as soon as the Odin's refit is complete. And there is more. The second Caravan Expeditionary Force is being called in to replace the missing aid, so there will be no gaps. The largest force ever seen.
They could have
And
easily
then,
left that blank.
the Nethicite is the coup de grace. Grand Kiltius, your grace. I spoke to you of my succession. Let us put that aside. Should I become Queen of Dalmasca now, powerless as I am, I can protect nothing. With a greater power at my disposal, perhaps then.
It is the Nethicite of which you dream?
I require something far greater.
Oh.
To wield power against power. Truly, the words of a Hume child.
I am descended from the Dynast King himself.
Indeed. Then you have but one choice. Seek you the other power Wraithwall left.
Does such a thing exist?
Journey across the Paramana Rift to the still shrine of Miriam. There rests the gift he entrusted to the Grand Kiltius of his time. Seek it out. The Sword of Kings can cut through Nethicite. Why he would entrust the power to destroy Nethicite, the instrument of his greatness, to another and not to his own progeny, I cannot say. Awaken Shelia Benagan and take up your sword, or your dream will remain but a dream. My dream too fades into day.
Okay, Larsa does leave. Alright. Where's Larsa? Oh, he's gone! Where'd he go? That's a pretty statue. Yeah, you weren't exactly the most gentle hand on that, Alcide. Alright, we gotta arrange our part. Oh, no, we don't have a fourth now, do we? Alright. Whatever, man. That's fine, that's fine. I maybe should have checked the hunt board. Or a hunt board. Actually, there's probably not a hunt board here, is there? Let's see. Will I get new dialogue from the Viera? Hello, Miss Bunny. Oh, no. Yeah, we'll run that. That's fine. we gotta go to Paramina Rift, which is, it was mentioned at least, that there was a Wyrm, there's like kind of like a dragon-ish creature hanging out there. So we're gonna have to see what that's all about. Actually, no, I don't want that. I wanted where am I? Still Shrine. Yeah, we gotta go to the Still Shrine through the Paramina Rift. Alright. How much gil do I have no gil. That's fine. Don't worry about it. We're poor. We're poor and broke. Here you go. Okay. Alright, let's throw down a quick save. We had a bunch of cutscenes. Also, a really cool cutscene as well. That one with the judges was incredibly well done, in my opinion. Very, very tense, very emotionally drawn. Even though we haven't seen much of the characters, you still get a lot of the drama from it. And I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a quick break, quick bio break, get some more coffee, something to snack on, and I will be back in, I don't know, let's call it 2 minutes or so. I'll be back before you even know I'm gone. So look forward to it. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. And we'll get back into Final Fantasy 12. See you in a minute. Whoop. That's not what I wanted. That's embarrassing. There we go. Alright, folks. Told you it'd only be a minute. Hold that and undo that. Get the model back. Ooh, excuse me. And we need to get that to stop. Then get that hidden. Game capture still on. Very good. Very good. There we go. And we're back. Alright, very cool. Now we need to go to Steel Shrine. Or Still, whatever the hell. Steel Shrine of Miriam. Yes, the Sword of Kings. Pomelo doing like 200 damage. Vaughn out here doing 2,000. That's tough. Alright, so where are we going? Go down, maybe? Is that what we need to do? I think so. Holy crap. There we go. Oh, I've been blinded. And this is why we got eye drops. Especially as we are a range character. That will seriously mess up your damage potential. Oh, and that was a suit of shielded armor too. That's okay, we might be... But it's drops apparently. There we go. Actually, while we're thinking about it, let's look at our licenses real quick. Alright, what do we want to do with old Vaughn? Get some black magic. I forgot about that. I want that battle lore. The extra battle lore would be nice. Just get all the damage. Potions restore more. Spells. All the gambits. Let's just grab that. Let's see if we can grab all the special spears. Zodiac spear. Then we go to Balthier. I don't know if I want to take that yet. Especially if we can get some magic lore. Yeah, let's just get magic lore for now. Get the magic damage potential up. Which actually is the escutcheon. Okay. Actually, what are these? Okay, special attack. Some HP. Get some maces. Sorcerer's stuff. Mystic 5, so I don't think we need to get that just yet. Yeah, let's go ahead and get him a little bit of white magic. Or a little bit more white magic, that is. Don't really need to get him Protect and Shell, I don't think. Alright, let's see what our girl Fran needs. Kirishima, Yoichibo. Sagittarius, then Delusha. Gambits. Her board is pretty dang filled out at this point. Let's grab this. So we need the battle lore, which is very cheap. I'll take it. Let's see, what else is down here? Shadowheart, Adel, Sheer, Shadowheart. What do we want to do then? Already into Light 6. So maybe we take the next armor up. We're gonna take the next bow up, and then we're gonna start on the special bows, I think. Go ahead and put the Sagittarius on there for her. Shell Shield would be nice. So I'm seeing increased block chance would be nice. Kata. Great swords. Oh, that's swiftness. Let's see if we can sneak our way over to getting a little bit of swiftness. Get down with the quickness. Alright, that'll do for now. Now, Ash, what do we want to do with her? Heads in, Spellbreaker. Could go this way. Stuff for her as far as armor goes. So let's go ahead. Or did I? Did I go down here? No, that was Red Mage, isn't it? It's Red Mage that gets the heavy armor again, doesn't it? I think that's the case. Let's do that. Let's get some armor open for her. Over here, green magic. Might as well get some of the health ups. Go ahead and get one of the special weapons open. Doesn't have ribbon available to her yet. That's fine. Potion more. Yeah. Expose. Use all health. Health and revive. Get access to ribbon. Increase max health by a lot. A couple of battle lores over here, down here. What do we want to do? Behind here, white magic. Over here, start to get this corner done. What does intercession do? I can't remember what intercession does. I thought that was an interrupt, but maybe not. Alright, that'll work for now though. Let us away. Ow. Oh shoot, I was gonna adjust equipment too, wasn't I? Let me go ahead and do that before I forget again. Equipment. She needs a source cap, not the beret. The headband. Better. It's better speed. Not really. 15. Okay. Is there a good accessory for her? She doesn't really use MP. Could be something that we put on her, maybe? Unsure. Be alright. He'll be alright. Let's see. Go this way, I think. Oh, we're gonna take this guy first. Jeez, Vaughn just does so much damage. Ooh, and a goodie over there, too. Glad I attacked that wolf. A bangle. Bangle equips Libra. Okay. Also, I really like the battle harness on Vaughn as an Ulan, excuse me, an Ulan. Because anytime he gets hit while he's got a battle harness, and this applies to any character, but if he's hit, there is an increased chance that he's going to retaliate. And I really like that. That really increases his damage output.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Vaughn levels up. So we are going to actually switch him out, I think for Balthier. I'm greedy and I desire this goodie. So we're gonna fight this guy. I kind of like that red mages have maces in this game. Ooh, a quiver of long bolts. Well, I do like the kind of the classic cut and thrust rapier and magic of red mages. I think it's really, really fun that in this game, Red Battle Mage has shield and mace. I don't know how they do it in Final Fantasy 14, especially because we already have Red Mage with the cut and thrust style rapier, along with the mix of black and white magic. But having some kind of like mace wielding class, I think could be a fun aesthetic, maybe with a little bit of cure magic. Maybe like a tank, but with a little bit more healing capability. Kind of like a paladin, but more focused on the healing, more off-tanky, more like a Dark Knight, where instead of trying to be more damage, they're more support for the rest of the team. I think that could be kind of cool. And, oh, there was something else that I was thinking of the other day. That'd be cool. What was it? Ah, shoot. It's gonna come back to me in a minute. But yeah, the idea of kind of this tanky, like usably tanky, but not, that's not like their main thing. They're not there to be a damage output or super tough, but just being able to take a bunch of just to buff your party, I think would be really, really fun. That's something I would like to see out of Final Fantasy 14, is playing around with things being a little bit more out there. You know what I mean? I feel like a little bit of variance would be very fun in the game. There's been a lot of homogenization in the classes. I like to see things kind of open up a little bit. Not crazy. I don't think we need to like completely overhaul how classes work entirely. I don't think it needs to go the World of Warcraft route. One of the things I do really like about 14 is that you can play all classes on all content. While there are things that are slightly more optimal, it's not one of those things where you're like, oh, you're playing Dark Knight? Well, I guess you're not playing in any of this content. Which is something I really appreciate out of it. Oh, that's what I was thinking. Rune Knight. If you guys have played Final Fantasy VI, you will be familiar with the Rune Knight. I think it might appear in a couple other games. I think Tactics it appears for sure. I think so. It's been a long time since I played Tactics too. But Rune Knight I think would be very interesting, because one of the things in Rune Knight is that you want to get hit by spells to charge up your own spell casting, right? And I don't know how that would be. It could be like a tanky DPS character, or it could be like a damage tank that's very dependent. You know what I mean? Like very dependent on how to deal with getting hit but not dying. Like have a lot of self buff and kind of on-demand mitigation, would be kind of my idea, but it only applies to you. I would really want it to be a kind of skinning your teeth, really riding the edge, have to know your character. Oh my goodness. Mr. Balthier, please heal yourself, homeboy. You are not in a good situation. How are you not dead? Wow. I would very much want it to be a cool risk-reward character. You know what I mean? Alright. Are your gambits on, homeboy? Alright, let's change this, actually. Ally under 30. And you're going to cast... We're going to cast Kuraga. There we go. Actually, where are we sitting at? That was actually caught up pretty well. Alright. Good on you, girl. But yeah, if you guys remember Final Fantasy VI and specifically Celeste, the character in that game, she's a Rune Knight, and I think she's super freaking cool. I don't know how the aesthetic would really work, because we already have kind of a greatsword character in the Dark Knight. But I think we could probably do something there that would be interesting. I really do. I think we could have something really fun there. But it would be pretty out there and different. And I would want it to be a normal play. I wouldn't want it to be a special class like Blue Mage. Because we do kind of have the you want to get hit by stuff with Blue Mage, where that's how you learn your Blue Mage spells, getting hit by stuff. I would want this to be your hits or your spellcasting is going to be dependent on you getting hit by casts. Yeah, I'd have to do something concept to kind of have played around with. No blizzard for you. Really? Alright, Balthier, fortunately, does have access to raise. There we go. There we go. Oh my goodness gracious. Please, I just want to open the treasure. There we go. Can I have this, please? I can has. And yes, I will just absolutely eat multiple explosion traps for less than a 1k gil. That's how we roll around here, alright? Oh, how do I get over there then? Is it that path down there? Maybe it is. Maybe so. Because that's not a path. That goes to the Feywood. It's got to be that path, right? So up, up, and then down that side path. I think it's where we gotta go. We'll see. We'll find out together. No, not that one, because that leads to the Feywoods. But I'm gonna take this treasure. Another ice shield. Is that better for Balthier? He's got a gold shield. It's the same, but he gets okay. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that works out. I do like the snowy area quite a bit. Reminds me of when I was living in Ohio. It's gonna be getting real cold there soon anyway. think about it. They've had their 3 months of summer. Maybe. It might have been a 2-month summer type deal this year. Not quite sure. But I know for sure it is going to be getting cold again up there. Always made me laugh. Because they have to plow the snow, right? Because there's so much snow in Ohio. Especially if you were living where I lived, which was up closer to the Great Lakes. Up there. Oh, I didn't want to hit that. Not the ice elemental. Not the ice elemental. There we go. That would have been bad. Because I lived just a little bit south of Cleveland, Ohio. And you get that lake effect snow, and everything is just white. It's just pure snow once it starts. And it stays that way for months and months and months. Ouch. Actually, let's go ahead and throw a... You've got plenty of high pots, so let's go ahead and high pot yourself. There we go. So we've got all those buffs from her license board. Those actually do quite a bit of healing. Hey, we got a high pot back for our troubles. Let's see, that's the one we want to go to. The cartwheel kick is pretty funny, that Mello does. Monks are funny characters. Alright, Phoenix down. Can't sniff at it. Down. Oh, interesting. Who are you? What's going on here, bud? To walk this rift in ice and snow, this is part of our asceticism. Go up the slope and south from there to reach the still shrine. Okay, so this is where we need to go. Alright, oh goody. This is mine now. Thank you. Everywhere you go in Evilise, there is war. Only Mount versus Omisase do refugees find peace. What about you, big homie? You go the wrong way. Head southeast, okay. Alright. Let's look at our characters here. I would like Pamela to level up one more time before we switch her out. Then what do we do? Probably switch out with either Bosch or Ash. I think it's what the plan is going to be. I think it's how it's going to be. Ooh, hello. Twintania. How to strike fear into the hearts of Final Fantasy XIV players. Mention Twintania. It does remind me though. I don't know if you guys had the same experience. I've heard a lot of people really got annoyed with not Twintania but the Titania fight in Shadowbringers. Minor spoilers. I'm just gonna mention a little bit. I'm not gonna mention story stuff. But Titania, I found to be really, really fun. It was an actual kind of challenging fight, and it required a fair bit of coordination and understanding what's going on, but it wasn't so much that you couldn't do it in a random group for story, because it was a big fight. I really, really enjoy Titania. It's one of the few fights in the game that I actually, in the story, I timed out on it once. My initial group couldn't clear in the time limit, and I thought that was because Final Fantasy XIV is such a forgiving game in normal play and just going through the story play. I thought it was so cool that we finally had a fight that was brutal like that. Magic attacks, black match. Shoot that guy. Balthier, quick, you have magic. Just go ahead and hit it with death.
Yeah.
Boo, oh my god. Brutal. Balthier, slap that man's balls. Let's see. There's some eye drops on Balthier, actually. Freaking brutal, man. Actually, yeah, I'll eye drop myself real quick. Then eye drop herself. There we go. Then we'll just have Balthier go. Ooga booga, you're dead now. Oh, it didn't work. Fine, I guess we can't always use the death spell. I do want to see how much Dark Rod does. Fair bit of damage. Alright. Gotta revive. Ow.
Your best.
Let's see. Let's get him back up. Those traps are brutal, man. There we go. Balthier, you've got access to Curaga. Just Curaga yourself, and we'll call it good. There we go. Let us away. Let us away from this place. Alright. Skullboy. Dark Skeleton B. Sounds like a part someone would play in a very edgy stage play. Oh yeah, no, I'm going to be performing at the theater this afternoon. I'm actually playing Dark Skeleton B. You know, it's a very important role. I've actually got 4 lines, the whole thing, so I'm kind of getting up there. You know what I mean? Emperor Avis. Give me a heal, please. Balthier, you did not use Curaga on Fran. I'd appreciate it if you did. Okay, this guy doesn't hurt as bad as I thought he would. I love the color palette of this game. It's almost like when characters or enemies like this have wings and other accoutrements that flare out like that, it looks, for all the world, to me like stained glass. And I think that's a really, really cool look to have. Alright, let's get old boy out here. The Bosch man. I told you guys that was gonna stick. I told y'all. Sledgehammer. Interesting. Please do not cast poison. Boo. Shitty stats effect. Alright, I think I've got an antidote. I do have antidotes. I got a lot of antidotes, actually. I think that was still... You'd have to go back and look, but I think that was still from when I, very, very concernedly bought a whole bunch of antidotes at the start of the game. I don't think we've gone through all those that we bought yet. If there's one thing playing Pokemon as a kid taught me, It was to have all the freaking antidotes I could possibly have. And not even, at some point, it's not even to cleanse the status effect. At some point, when you're playing Pokemon, right, you just want to get the annoying screen shake and alarm noise to go away, right? When you got poison, especially in the older ones, like Leaf Green, I remember that was awful, that murr, 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 and screen shake that would happen. Awful. Awful. Ooh, looks like we're at the shrine. Ooh. This is pretty. Alright. Is there any goodies? Goodies? No? Alright. Oh, guys, don't let me forget either to backtrack to Wraithwell's tomb so we can destroy that wall demon that we didn't have enough levels and damage output to do at some point. Because that dude irritated the heck out of me. Hey, a battle harness. And I want revenge. I want revenge on that guy. That's not something we have to do necessarily today, though. We can do that another time. Let's go ahead and drop a save. Ooh, and we can drop the Ice Shield onto Bosch Man. Depending on what he's got. He's got shield. No, not shield armor. Golden Shield. Ice Shield. There we go. Double the protect. Okay, this is actually. Use race spilling words. Okay. Can we go inside? Surely nothing bad will happen. Still Shrine of Miriam. Miriam got a hell of a chin. Okay, so it is going to be a dungeon. Wasn't sure if we were going to have like a layered dungeon where we have stuff on top, where the actual monks and ascetics of Barome Sase, of the Kiltias, were going to be hanging out, and then we go under, or what the deal was, but it looks like they were just holding the door for us. What is this? Pedestal of the Dawn. Let's read the inscription. The words seem to have been left by King Wraithwall. Treaty Seeker, relic in hand, relic held, this pedestal embrace. I want to touch it. Okay. Oh, it summons foes. Those guys don't look very happy. Zombies. I wonder if that's a... Let's see. Oh, did they not give any? No, they're not really. You give a whole lot of goodies. No. Alright. I was hoping maybe they would give some good XP. And then we could just use that to farm up, but suppose not. Also, I'm getting my butt whooped right now. Let's see, where are my high pots? There we go. Get out of here, Mr. Bat. I still like those stingray bats. I find them to be very cute. Alright, sir, I'm gonna need you to antidote yourself. You should heal yourself. Now! Alright, that door is marked as red. Let's go down this side. It's down this way. It's a big statue. I want to fight it. That'd be more of like an Ashura's Wrath kind of thing, though. for that statue to get up, and you have to fight it. Ooh, a teleporter. We know how these work. Oh, we don't have to actually read it. That's a sight bearer, embracer of dawn's light. I summon you. Oh wait, do I need to have Ash in the party? Get out of here, Penelo. Nothing happens, okay. Or do I need to do it as Ash? Also, I love the white mages in this game. Their bonk stick is hilarious. Ow. There we go. Or maybe we do have to, like, equip the... Maybe that's what we have to do. In time of strife, the treaty seeker these doors to unbar. Okay. Let's see. Maybe equip Dawn Shard, right? Because that's what it said, right? Let's read it. Relic in hand, this pedestal embrace. Touch it. Bonk. There we go. It's looking at me. The magic's binding, the ruins fade. Oh, and we got Telly. Very cool, thank you. Oh god, we are fighting a statue. I would very much like to... No, I want to do this. I would very much like to switch out this Dawn Shard for literally anything else. Oh yeah, she's not gonna have any. No, we've already got Libra, don't we? Weak to air. I like this dude. I like this funky dude. Or wind, I should say. Not air damage, wind damage. Alright. Good bit of XP, too. Got a goodie. Magic. Swipe magic. Cura. I can throw Cure on you. There we go. What techniques does he have? Only Libra. See if I can trap one of this. There we go. Oh my goodness gracious. Lady, please. Please. Your finest Curaga, I beg of you. There we go. Now we're in business. I'm getting ganked by these dragons. Please cut this crap out, bro. You guys hurt. Actually, let's adjust. Let's adjust these gambits. Do ally, oh no, ally blue 30, and that's going to be a Kiraga. Let's see. HP, 70%. We're actually going to make this Cura. We'll do that. See how that works. There's a trap on that. Can I drag her through it? Oh, it's a rejuve trap. Okay, that's not terrible. Stop it. I want to open this. Obtain countdown. I'm guessing that's a spell. Oh my goodness. Ash, please. It's alright. I'm just going to pick her back up. Also, the more I'm replaying Final Fantasy 12, the more it is very obvious they got a lot of the aesthetics from Shadowbringers from Final Fantasy 12. Which is fine. There's nothing new. It's very, very obvious if you've played Final Fantasy games a fair bit before that Final Fantasy 14 draws a lot from a lot of the other games, even when it's not being explicit about it. Like with a lot of the raid tiers and fights being pulling characters and bosses directly from other ones. I like that these guys just come straight out of the wall. I find that very, very amusing. Although it can't path. That's just kind of funny. I love that style of a statue coming to life as guardian of a place. Maybe it's a bit trite, a bit tropey, but I really enjoy it. Like this, and I believe this happens in a few Zelda games. One thing in anime actually that I really appreciated is, if you guys remember early, like episode 1, 2 of solo leveling, which I've made my opinions on solo leveling very clear in no uncertain terms, but I will give it its due. It's got some good fights, but I really liked, probably the most, what I like the most is that first encounter with Statue Bro, because one, it's pretty freaking cool. Two is that Relic Seeker, this pedestal, relic held. Okay, we gotta equip it again. Two is that it was a puzzle fight, right? Like they couldn't just, be overpowered and get the fight taken care of. Which is so much more interesting than pretty much everything that followed in that show, which is really unfortunate in my opinion. Because that whole sequence was so interesting, them trying to figure out how to get out of the encounter and not just be completely annihilated. And they were completely annihilated for a lot of it. Let's get this free XP, boys. Easy money. I need to check Ash's license board real quick. I wonder if she's got either Martyr or Inquisitor. I feel like that'd be quite nice on her. She's got Magic Lore, Swiftness, Heaven's Wrath, Breaker, Headsman. After defeating a foe, that's a little bit harder for her to get. She's got Channeling, which is nice. Spellbreaker, Lord, Heaven's Wrath. Does she not have? She might not. Okay, there's Martyr. Let's go ahead and get that. Doesn't look like she's got Inquisitor available to her. Okay, that'll at least help a little bit. Gain MP after dealing magic damage. Okay, does she have a cheap... I don't think she has an offensive spell at the moment. Actually, no, I won't do that. No, not you. Where's the shell? No, she doesn't. Not sure how to use that thing. If you guys know, let me know. If there's a way to get white mages in Final Fantasy 12 to deal magic damage. If there's a trick to that, or maybe that's a second license board thing, because I really don't remember how the second license board interacts with what you already have. Maybe that's how it works. I don't know. If you guys know, help a brother out. Actually, yeah, I wanted to go this way. I'm not going to step on that trap again. There's no reason for me to. There's gonna be a mimic. It's a mimic. I knew it. What kind of country are you from to have this kind of bullshit? Probably Florida. Ooh. Oh, but we get a real one afterwards. Very nice. Let's go ahead and save. Mind Walk of Revelation. Ooh, got a couple boys. Blood Gigas. That's pretty metal. I ain't gonna lie. They get protect off though, which is unfortunate. Keep it on him. Okay, no. These guys aren't too bad. I was more worried that these lion dudes would get up and start ganking us at the same time. Which that wouldn't have been very neighborly of them. Kinda cool. They're all beheaded and stuff. Are you gonna get up? Hello, friend. Actually, what is everybody at? Okay. What is over there? What are you? It's that one. It's cool. The camera angle is perfectly positioned with this guy's height just for me to look at his crotch. It's not intentional, I swear. Do this number. It's a little bit better. Okay, that is an actual way out there. Oh, is that another one of those flame horse bros? Yeah. Ow! Yeah. Both of those guys hitting at the same time kind of cooks you. A blast wave, a little AOE action. I think we're gonna keep her out for the moment. Yeah, dark bear. Don't have any holy damage at the moment. Okay. You go over there, bud. Whoa, he's back. Sir, please. Ow. Casting blind. Cast it on. That's alright. Actually, we're not going to use her to cure the blind because I want her to focus on healing. I don't want to interrupt any of her casts. Let's see if we can run out of the... No, didn't quite get it. You dingus. Let's see. Go ahead and get Ash back up. This guy's almost up. Or almost up, almost down. So I think we're gonna be alright. At least we got some kind of awful last minute move. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're chill. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to adjust this. We're going to turn this off. No, we want this off. We want this on. We're going to change this to HP at 50. Because Cura is just not happening. That's not a good spell for us to be having at this point in time in the game. Let's hit the Blood Gigas E, since he does not have Protect. Yeah, okay, good. We ended up interrupting his cast by taking aggro, which I will take. Ow. This one already has it, so we can focus up on him. There we go. Is this anything that we can interact with? Sword of Judgment. The statue bears an inscription that seems to have been left by King Wraithwall. To Guardians 3 I trust, that the worthy may pass, all others be shunned. Okay. Was that the actual... Was that the Dark Mare? That was supposed to be the Guardian? Not the most impressive specimen, but... Alright. We're back here now. You know which way did we go? Pointy chin looking. Behind. Now, do we have to touch it again and go to the other side? Well, on that side, yeah. Actually, I wanna actually check that. That one. That was the side we went down, isn't it? I think it is. Oh yeah, it totally is. Maybe that. Or no, maybe not. Because I want to have both open. Read inscription. Maybe it is. Can we touch the thing again? Because the other door is still shut, isn't it? Door's locked from within. Okay. Okay, so we can't interact with this. What about the actual thing? Will it lead us to another place if we use it? Ow. Grab that. Let's go back up here. Can we touch this? Does this take us back to where we were? Yeah, it takes us back to where we were. There was another side, though, but it seemed to not. Yeah, because that's a sword. Maybe let's try that other door. Maybe they're all close behind us. Because I have the memory of a gnat and can't remember which side we went down. At the very least, it gives us a chance to look at those pretty animations again. Who doesn't love a pretty animation? Alright, down we go. Down, 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 we're going down. Okay, we are in a different area now, it seems. It seems, anyway. Kill this guy. That's a door leading off the side there. I realize those are tails. I thought it was like a snake coiled around them. Apparently not. Sir, I'm gonna need you to back up. Too large for this, sir. What's, oh, Bosch is at 24 now, too. Let us then switch them out. Okay. There's a bomb. Another bomb on that side, it seems like. What's up, big homie? Balloon. Balloon weak to water. Does Balthier have any water magic? He does. He does have aqua. Let's see if he can use aqua on it. Does he have a better water magic? No, it doesn't seem to. There's aqua on him. There we go. It didn't even explode. Take this as an absolute win. Kill. Okay. It seems we can take care of him without be too worried about bringing him down quick. Ruby ring. What does that do? Ruby ring. Reflect. Interesting. Over there. I don't know if we need to kill those guys. I don't think we do. Go on this side. Balthier can use some arcane. Yeah, I can use Darkra.
Yeah.
Wow. That does a fair bit of damage. I like Darkra. Dark is fairly good early game too, as long as you aren't using it on enemies that absorb dark magic. And I think Darkra is gonna be pretty. I'm gonna be pretty fond of that as well. Another Facer. Facer, I barely know her. Ooh, a couple zombies out here too. Move around here and then maybe use Traveler. Yeah. That's a good ability. It's a fairly good AoE. Stone Brave. Hello. Guardians 3, face ye the blade. With Relic Bearer join, your fealty, swear to me. Examine. Is it that way that the blade is? Let's see. Counterclockwise. Wow, 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 wow. Alright. Whoa. Don't pop out of the ground like that. It's rude. It's scary? Scary. Scary. That's the word. shot every time I say alrighty. Please do not do that. That is purely a joke. You would die. You would actually die. I appreciate all of you guys being here, so please do not die. Alright, let's see. Go. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to not. A lot of these guys. Stop this. Stop this madness. I feel like my gambits are not working quite as they should. Ah, that's because I have self HP. I want this to be ally HP. Oh, wait, no, that is ally. Ally HP less than 50% Kiraga. I don't know. Gambits can be silly. Alright, let's see where these other two statues are. Zombie warrior. I like the sound the white mage rod does when you hit. It always sounds like kind of like bells. Just thunderbolt these guys. There we go. Why can you cast protect? Very rude. Strip of festering flesh. Why is this a loot item? So gross. Actually, you know what might be causing the issue with the gambits? That there. That there. Let's try that. Yep, that was it. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. We figured it out. It's a prio issue. Alright. Oh, I'm blinded. I should probably take care of that. You, I will actually use for current Balthiers. And Balthier, you. No, that won't work. Let's try Blazara. Why not? Oh, that's still a fairly good amount of damage. Do you have a disstone? Yeah, you have Stona. Stona. Listen to a bunch of High on Fire and Fu Manchu. Let's see. Go. Maybe a little Truck Fighters. That's a good band. I like Truck Fighters a lot. And Witch Rider as well. Those are good. Those are some pretty good stoner bands. Stoner rock, stoner metal. It was kind of funky looking. Obtained an Ashura. That doesn't seem good for my health. Actually, inventory. Ooh, I got a teleport stone now. Nice. A useful item, or is that a equipable weapon, maybe? Ashura, it's a ninja sword. Okay. On hit, blind. Needs ninja swords 1. Interesting. Navigate through here. I thought for sure they'd have a statue hidden back there, but I guess not. Just a bunch of dead people. Much less interesting. I suppose. I mean, you know, I suppose it's kind of a mixed bag when it comes to the archaeology world, right? You got people who like funny shaped rocks in buildings, and you got people who like dead people. Which what an odd profession. Now, don't get me wrong, I think it's a cool profession. But I think it's hard to deny it's an odd profession. And that's not even getting into the whole debate on archaeology about the ethics of it, right? Because, again, I'm not going to cast any opinion one way or the other. But, and I know that's a dangerous turn of phrase, but I do think it's fascinating. I do think I see both sides of that argument, you know? I think it's one of those things that's that just kind of exists in a gray area. Much like depending on the parts of the world, some of the techniques for wildlife management as well. Because there's a lot of places, and I know this because I really like the outdoors and animals. I've worked with animals before. I've hunted, I've fished. Big into all that sort of thing. There are places in the world where the only reason certain animals are still alive and kept and managed and not let go extinct is because they are valuable to people who want to hunt them. Which, on one hand, that's really unfortunate. But on the other, it's also a way to continue that species' survival in the world. So it's a really weird balancing act, and I can see definitely both sides of an argument for both that and archaeology as far as the ethics of it. Because on one hand, I do think some of these things have intrinsic value and should be valued and preserved regardless of any kind of perceived or monetary value assigned to them. But at the same time, we live in the real world, and there are real world consequences that we have to contend with, real-world realities of how humans work. In short, it's funky, like most of life. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. And speaking of funky, this Two-Face dude, that's a funky dude. That's a funky dude right there. And why is that balloon have protect on itself? I don't like that. Oh god, they're all coming over here. Alright, Mr. Valdir, if you would be so kind as to twist their nutsacks, that would just be great. Alright. one more time, Mr. Balthier. Maybe they were just outside of range to get the AoE. There we go. There we go. Give me this. Let's check our map real quick. So, we need this one to point up, I believe. Or point north. Let's read just to make sure. Face you the blade with relic bearer join. You swear. Your fealty swear to me. Rotate. We'll just turn these clockwise. I would like to rotate it clockwise again. They all have to face the blade, so we know for sure they've all got to actually face the same direction. Which means the only logical place for them to face is this middle bit. Not the same direction as if they're all facing the same cardinal point, but the same position on the map they've got to face. That's what I am thinking. That's what I am thinking. So we go up and then to the left over there. Or to the right, rather. Stage left. That's what I meant. Don't worry about it. Speaking of, I was out and about with family yesterday. And we didn't stay for it, but near me there's an area that's quite nice. It's got a bunch of shops and eateries in it. The community really turns out to it as well. There's an outdoor stage amphitheater type deal going on that they have out there. And a lot of cover bands that go and perform out there. And last night, of all the cover bands that could possibly be, there was a Kid Rock cover band. And I'll say, man, they were pretty good. From what we heard the first 2-3 songs while we were eating. Because we were sitting at a place that's got some outdoor seating areas. And it cooled off enough for us to sit out there. Because if you didn't know, I do live in the great state of Georgia, and it is freaking hot most of the year here. But it cooled off a little bit towards the evening. We were sitting outside listening to them, and me and my family turned to each other and we're like, this band, they're actually really good. They're dialed in. Now, the actual singer, not as good. He wasn't terrible by any stretch. Don't get the wrong impression. He was not a terrible singer, but compared to the rest of his crew, he was the weak link. They had phenomenal timing. And if you were actually out around the green where you could be seated around the amphitheater, their sound was actually pretty dang good. And this is not a place that's got a front of house. It's all got to be done by the bands themselves as far as sound checking and their sound systems and all that sort of thing. So I was fairly impressed. They actually what caught my attention. I was just kind of passively listening as I was talking to family and eating. And they hit a stop, a rest, if you want to use the musical term, and all that sort of thing. They hit a pause in the music. And they stopped on a dime. I mean, it was impressive. And then they immediately picked up right on cue, right together as a group. And I was like, whoa. These guys can play. Like, seriously, they can play. That is a difficult skill to have, is being able to manage time between, I think this is, it was a small group as far as bands go, drummer, bassist, and guitarist, but still, having 3 people to match time precisely, stopping, and then, without a cue, starting again, that was cool. Also, this guy looks scary. He's got too many faces for me. But his design is sick. What's up, Blade Face? What is this guy's deal? Magnetic field envelops the party. Venusker. Ow, he kind of hits too. Do we have? Can we Libra him? Technics. Libra. Okay. Oh. I can't Libra him. Darn you. Alright. Alright, well, he's kind of got a fiery feel to him, so... Maybe let's try an Aqua? Maybe a Blizzara? See how that works. Okay, that was decent. Oh, he's confused. Can we... Is he still confused? Oh, dear! Does she have anti-confuse? No. Crap. I'll remove harmful stats effects. Does that count? I hope so. No. Okie dokie. Actually, you know what? No, we're just gonna switch party members. Go Gadget Vaughn. Oh shoot. There we go. And item. And this is why we like all the healing item improvements on Miss Fran here with the Archer license board, because we can heal pretty dang good off of it. Valdir, now that you're back. Glad you're back. Let's see. Can we slow him? Let's see if we can slow him. He is very nice. Sword dance. Okay, that seems pretty intense. It was pretty intense. Alright. Valdir, what you got? Go ahead and cast Cure on yourself. No, you're not a healer, but you do have a lot of magic. Very good heal. Very good heal, Valdir. This is why you're one of my favorites. There we go. Are we gonna have a second phase, or is that gonna be it? Alright, looks like it's gonna be it. Oh! Darling. Get out of here, chum. Get out of here. Heck yeah. Congratulations. I wish that bot, well, we're a little bit leveled, I will say. But that was still fun. I love the cutout for the congratulations when you beat a high level enemy or a boss. I think that's really fun. I know I say that every time, but still. It doesn't change the fact that it's pretty cool. Sage's Ring. What does that do? Actually, we're gonna... Let's check that first. Sage Ring. Reduces MP cost by half. Wow. That's quite nice. I might put that on Ash, actually. Let's see. Party. Actually, we'll keep Vaughn, I think. Pull out Ash. Do we need to? Phoenix down. Then I need her to immediately remove the stone. Where is it? Stone up. From Vaughn before he just explodes. There we go. Easy peasy. Alright. This is gonna be the map? It's gonna be the map, isn't it? I knew it. Alright, fine, whatever. Need this one to face west. Let's rotate. Counterclockwise. That should... Oh, wait, no. Gotta rotate it another time. Rotate. Counterclockwise. Oh, the bottom one. Ah, I messed up the bottom one, didn't I? That's fine. We'll run back down there real quick. Worst that can happen is a little bit extra, not HP. XP, there we go. Do you guys know the origin of the HP as a unit of health measurement? If I remember right, and this is drawing on some ancient memories, so I could be very wrong, definitely fact check it on your own. But if I remember right, a hit point was what was the amount of hits from a certain size artillery shell that something could take before it was demolished for the purpose of military war games. I can't remember the size. I'd have to go back and look. But I always thought that was kind of interesting. I think it was like 2 shells from a certain size emplacement. There we go. Alright, let's zippity-doo through this. Bond has definitely turned out to be one of our heavy hitters in this playthrough, which I appreciate. Jeez, alright. Kill the other one real quick?
Yeah.
Quick, before it blows up. Ash is low on MP. I swear that just popped into existence. You guys see that chest just pop into existence? That was freaky, yo. Alright, we need some MP, so use that effort, please. Hey, Phoenix down. I'll take that. Yeah. There's so many of these dudes around here. Yeah. Get out of here, bro. No one asked. I do like the... Again, I just can't get over some of the character and monster designs for this particular Final Fantasy. It's very, very nice. The color and the way these bombs look, these balloons rather, I keep calling them bombs because there are other ones that look like that are called bombs. Let's see, we need to mark this counterclockwise. And it's just, it looks so good. There's the overall look, right? The general design that you see from afar, but there's also a fair bit of care and what's it called? Detail placed into them regardless. It definitely feels like a lot of care was placed into it, a lot of care and a lot of thought into crafting the experience. Revealing another pathway. Big chin looking head. The way past the Colossus is open. Alright. that said, I was thinking about the that boss fight we just had with Venuska. That was a lot easier fight than that dragon fight we had. Because I really thought we were going to get absolutely smacked around. Well, we did get smacked around a bit by the that boss there, the dragon. But this one, then again, it was a much mechanically straightforward fight. Yeah. So that was I'm sure that's a fair bit of it too. Didn't have as much going on. Didn't have a bunch of stats effects that were coming out that you had to manage and balance. Go back here. Go back here. Touch the button. There we go. Yes, yes. Whoa! I'm not gonna attempt to pronounce that word. Yeah. Reddy's necromancy. He summons the undead. Can we cast shell? Actually, cast shell on yourself, please. Actually, no, I want to attack the ghast. Oh, and he casts Doom. That's unfortunate. Actually, can she cast haste? Ooh. Actually, can she cleanse herself of Doom? Actually, hold up. Oh boy. We've got double Doom. She cannot Esna Doom. That's alright, that's alright, that's alright, that's alright. Be cool, be cool, be cool. She goes down. We can just pull out Balthier and do some AoE. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Alright. Party. Put her off. Put him in. Balthier. Let's do... not Vanish, not Mobilize. Choose Thundara. Stay on the gas. Because now we've got to... Oh, there's 4 of them out. Wow! Alright. That's not optimal. Alright. He goes out, Bosch comes in. Okay, we can manage this. This is fine. This is fine. We got it now. Oh, Balthier's about dead.
At your best.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Did he get doomed? Can these guys cast Doom? Is that what happened, or did he just get mobbed? He might have just got mobbed. Alright. Oh well. Let's see. Let's go ahead and pick him back up. Get the old Phoenix down going. Alright. And I would very much like him to throw out a Cura. Then we can use him to pick Ash back up. Party. Oh, still under the effect of a action. There we go. him up, put him out. Then magic raise on Vaughn. There we go. And then Balthier out, Ash in, and we'll just use the Phoenix down on her. On Ash. There we go. And our party will be all hale and hearty again. More or less. We should throw out Curaga. There we go. Bond's more or less okay. Ooh, she does need... She needs some milk. She needs high ether. She's low on MP. There we go. Now we're good to go. Let's see what's behind sword number 2. Ancient door. Let's read it. Wisdom proven. Say now your power. Oh, are we gonna have another fight? We might. We might do. Could do. May do even. Ooh. Whoa! Lady, put some clothes on. Or don't. You grown, and you pretty. Alright, this is going to be our ship fight of the game. I think it might be. Oh, Mateus. Oh, and we have ads. Oh, wow, okay. Alright, can I just straight up trap? Oh, no, she's got reflect on. Let's not do that on. Let's travel on this guy. Ow. Oh my goodness, please get that heal off. Oh, she slept. Items. That's blind. It'd be kind of funny if that works. Let's do that. See what happens. Oh, you. Oh, they're weak to lightning. Okay, hold on. Oh, Balthier would actually be great for this. Shoot. Do I have anything that does lightning damage? Damage to all food. Okay. Let's do that. Alright, she's out. So let's get... Drop her, pull in Balthier. I need to heal. Let's throw that on Fran, and then Balthier. I actually like him. I'm tempted to use Darkra. Choose that. See if that works. There we go. Oh, he slept? Why are you slept? Stop sleeping on the job. Alright. Let's double high pot Vaughn, because he's roughed up. Let's see. That Vaughn. Let's try and bring down these other ices here. Because those ads are messing us up. Actually, Balthier's got healing magic, doesn't he? Go ahead and drop Cura on himself. And he slept. Why are you sleeping on the job? Come on, bud. What are we doing? I really hope this guy doesn't summon, or this chick rather. I hope this chick doesn't summon more ads after we get rid of him. That's gonna make me a little bit more frantic. Go ahead and get some heals going. Oh, I have slow on me, don't I? I do. Alright, Ophelia, you still got plenty of MP, so I want you to slow them back. And hit that slow. Flash freeze, what does that do? A lot of freaking HP is what it does. That's alright though. We took care of the ads, so we're in a pretty nice spot, it seems. Do you still have Reflect? You do. Reflect and Protect. Ow. Just high pot through it. What do I want to do? I don't know if he's going to be able to get... Shrink Steel. If we can get anything interesting from it. Gun Steel. I wonder if I can steal. Gimme. Ah, good steal. Oh well. Maybe there's not a drop for Mateus. Ouch. Chain magic. Okay. Actually, any other? No. I was hoping he had some buff spells. That doesn't seem to be the case. That's alright though. We'll just Kiraga. Fran. Oh, a phase 2. Oh hey, we got the big magic seal in the background. That's freaking sick. Okay. Oh, yeah, that wasn't too bad. We can just throw down a Cura. We'll be alright. Actually, I wonder if Traveler will work on her, or if it will reflect back. I'm hoping not. I'm slowed again. Alright, though. I've got slow and sap on me. That's unfortunate. Alright, well here, I'm gonna need another Cura out from you. Actually, focus it on me. There we go. Since I've got sap on. His health pool is low enough that he can heal himself up pretty handily. There we go. How about Dimash? Also, I just noticed she's got a worm tattoo. What's up with that? What did the creators of Final Fantasy 12 mean by this? There we go. Got the OG squad for this one. Fran, Balthier, and Van. Heck yeah. We obtained the Esper, Mateus the Corrupt. Heck yeah. Still under sap. Ooh, there's a goodie. Gimme. An elixir. Alright, brother. Alright, brother. Give me that. A bubble moat. Let's see what's behind door number 3. pretty. Cutscene time.
You should try it on the Dawn Shard. See if it can destroy Nethicite or not.
What?
He just may be onto something. The Dawn Shard's no use to us, after all.
The stone bleeds mist.
It has been roused. It fears the sword.
Yeah, do it anyway. Nope.
The stone is quiet.
This is the sword, the Nethicite destroyer.
Should it find its mark?
Sharp tongue as always.
Vaughn,
Vaughn.
tell me, did you see him again?
I didn't. Not a thing. Not even my brother. Not anything.
Alright. Anything else over here we can interact with? Can we look at it? No? Okay. Actually, let's go ahead and get her back up. Because he can raise. Go ahead and get her back up and get some of these stats effects off. Magic, white magic. See if we can do that. See if that'll remove sap. There we go. Much better. Much, much better. That's mean to put that trap right in the middle of that room. That's really freaking mean. Actually. Sword of Kings. I should still have quite a bit of... We'll give that to her. See how well that works. device. Actually, I'm gonna be real quick, guys. I'm gonna grab another cup of coffee real quick. I'm not gonna go and throw on the rage stream because I'm just gonna grab some coffee. Since we've been streaming for a while. Be right back. Sure. Alright. There we go. Told you it'd be just a moment. Alright, now let's get out of this place. There we go. Got that old crooked fang there. Honestly, these red maws are some of the most dangerous enemies in this area. With that that last minute kamikaze attack that they can do when they're on super low health, on critical health. These guys moved a little bit. Turn with all haste to Holy Mountain Bur Omisase. We, of course, must remain here. Alright. We're cut. Ooh. Uh-oh. That looks like trouble. That looks like a whole lot of trouble, to be honest with you. Oh, the Power Rangers are back.
The Empire's debts grow legion.
There. Smoke. What could it mean?
Uh-oh. Alright, let's get a move on. Looks like some bad things have happened. Where there's smoke, there's fire, as they say. Love that you can actually see it in game too. That's another one of those things where they could have just very easily just put it in the cutscene, and then you just, oh, you're too far away to see it. Sorry, too much draw distance. Ooh, heavy snow. Oh, we gotta be careful now, right? Because that's when the snow elementals would come out. Is what someone was saying over on Mount Sase. Cleanse yourselves of blind. There we go. Due north, it seems. not until I get Goody. No, she's too far away. That's fine. Another sledgehammer. Sure, why not? Obscura... Where's Blind now? There we go. Stop that. There we go. Oh, about to level up. Which means it's about time we swap him out with somebody else. Like, say, Vaughn. Whoa. Cut that out, dark skeleton. Oh, heck yeah. Chump. Absolute chump behavior. Here we go. That gap threw me off. Alright, I believe Vaughn should be able to hit flyers.
Yeah.
Yeah. That might be something to pick up as a second license board if you've got a lot of melees that you're running, just as an option for a second license board to where you can deal with flyers getting a new one. If you just don't want to have to deal with working with range or microing or trying to figure out gambits for mages, could be an idea. Could be an idea. There are so many traps around here. There we go. Where are we going? To the right. And then north. Alright, what news? The new Mo over there went all pale and galloped off towards Mount Buramisase. Well, that doesn't sound very good. So let's throw a save down. Talk to the other guy. Got any news? No military to defend itself. Okay. Weren't they hyping up the head of the monastery there as being super powerful? What's up with that? I thought he was supposed to be able to style on people. Let's see. You go. Oh, I went the wrong way. You gotta go north. One more screen. There we go. Take that. Oh, but there are goodies over here. If I was ever in a real, like, if a JRPG world was real, or if I got isekai into an RPG world, I would die not from some kind of epic, grand fight against the big evil monsters or whatever, or some kind of big bad. It'd be because I am a magpie, and I would see a treasure chest. You know what it'd be? It'd be like Frieren. If you see Frieren, when she just can't help herself when it comes to chests, and is always falls victim to mimics. That's what it would be like for me. That's what would happen. I'd be like, I need that treasure. I need to get that item over there. Dead. It was trapped. There was more than I could chew over there that I bit off. That's exactly what would happen. Get out of here. Bad dog. No biscuits. Quick. Trivia time. Bad dog, no biscuits. Name the soundtrack that's off of. I'll give you one hearty pat on the back for getting it correct. Did you make your guess? Are you sure? Are you sure that's correct? I'll give you a couple more seconds to get it in if you want to participate in trivia time. Alright. If you guessed Cowboy Bebop, you would be correct, and you are the winner of today's trivia time. If not, then thank you for playing, and try again next time. Who knows, maybe it'll be a question that's more up your alley next time. But yes, Bad Dog No Biscuits is a song off the Cowboy Bebop soundtrack by the esteemed group The Seatbelts, along with the incredibly famous and skilled composer Yoko Ono. Very, very good group all around. Yoko Kanno, excuse me. Yoko Ono is a very different person, with much less skill in music. Yoko Kanno is the composer. Ooh, Arcadia's come in. Hello, merchant. Fuzzy Miter. Immune to petrify. Okay, I'm gonna get this just because that's really funny. Alright. Pick up gods. Ooh, bio. Ooh. That would be nice to have. No, I break is the only one there. Bizarre. Anything interesting? No. Let's see if we can sell some stuff and get kitted out real quick. Let's see. Keep the guy rod for now. I think. Doomsbane. We don't need that longbow. Or the iron pole. Sledgehammers we can take out. Ashura. I think we'll keep Ashura. Hunting bow we're just gonna take out. Let's see. I have a diamond shield. I want to keep that. Maybe I should go through and do some equipment first. That. Strength and speed down a little bit, but let's get better. Oh, okay, interesting. It will show me what's going to be switched out. Okay. Very good, very good, very good. Alright. Alright, let's sell some random stuff. Let's not sell our teleport stones, because those are kind of useful. Oh, Festering Flesh sells for a lot. Oh, the things that JRPG will make you say. Sturdy Bones sell pretty good too. Shoot, we might go back there just to farm a little bit for Gil. Magic shards. No graphs though, unfortunately. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of good stuff here, actually. Alright, sure want a bow. Sure want an obelisk. Sure want a platinum sword. Then, let's see. Pirate hat. Let's see. Bone mail. Oh, but it's weak to holy. That's a risk-reward situation right there. Get some Lamia's tiara. Let's do that. On him. Then on her. We'll get rid of those for now. Get rid of one of these winged helms. One of those. Got a lot of brigandines, so let's get rid of those. Ring brains we don't need. Shell shields. We'll keep a hold of that for now. Maybe I shield armor too. I think I'm probably going to keep the shield armor. Actually, hold up. Where's those ice shields? I'm only rocking one of those. Take a Viking. Do that. Fisher's hat and habits. I'm going to equip him with that. Get a sword hat. Let me get Tails of the Phoenix. That's just free Phoenix down, essentially, right? Get the eye drops. First aid kit, because why not? Eye openers. Dangerous tonics. No month graphs, unfortunately. Go ahead and save. Back to him. Okay. Oh, I don't have enough. Oops. Oh well. Oh, I need to equip a Locksley bow too. Make sure everything else is good to go. Can also actually look at our licenses real quick too. Ooh, license for Mateus has been added. Magic lore. I really want to go magic lore. Spellbound, potion lore. That could be useful. He's got magic lore up the wazoo. Do that because he's usually getting in the thick of things. Fuse, Phoenix Town, use more. Just move this up the board. Let's see, Vault there. What does he need? Alder. Select and disable. Elias. More of the black magic board. Kind of want to move him over here, right? So we can get better shields. That would be kind of cool. Serenity, KP after defeating foe. That might actually be pretty decent on him. He's more of a go-getter as far as damage dealing goes. Let's see. Get the Danusha. I can grab that. That, just so we have it, it's available to us. That could be decent. Oh, remedies remove Doom. Okay, I definitely want to go over and get that. That's going to be super useful, actually. Bosh. Battle Lore. Can't sleep on Battle Lore. Genji armor. Okay. Let's get this for now. Excalibur. Alright, what else is over here? Go ahead and get that. Motor, critical. We'll take that. Go to our next board. Miss Ash. Take that. We'll take Drain. Take that too. Why not? Pinello. Get some white magic as interesting. Might as well grab the ribbon board. And there's another couple of battle lores here, but that will be later. It's actually, it's just so we don't have to do all that again. Yeah. Off the air. Okay. Let's see what's going on up here. Nothing good, it seems. Okay, we sure got some boyos up there. Oh, jeez. Slaughter, it seems like. No, we can't leave. We're in this now. The judge, he's sleeping in Jerusalem. Oh, gee, okay. So they were trying to dialogue with him, and they chose violence, is what it seems like. Oh yeah, this is no good. Judge is still there. Old boy is trying to talk to him. Okay. And a monster. Relch is here. Lady, you can do with a touch of a gentler touch, we'll say. That's what we'll say. Alright, what's going on in here? That better not be breakfast. such devastation. Oh, did he kill him?
Ah, our vagrant princess.
The frozen.
Swift has your lust for revenge led you to the Sword of Kings. You will surrender it to me. Too late, and to their sorrow do those who misplace their trust in gods learn their fate.
There it is again.
Fran, I don't like the look of that.
This mist. He holds a stone. It controls him as it did Miern.
No, the power of manufactured nethicite is the power of man. A weapon forged by his wisdom who would challenge the gods themselves. A fitting blade for a true dynast king. Wraithwall did but pretend the title, a cur begging nethicite scraps from his master's table. Hark! Evilise hails her true dynast king, Vain Solidor. He shall defy the will of the gods and see the reins of history back in the hands of man. His time is nigh! The new Evilise holds no place for the name Dalmasca. The stain of Wraithwall's blood shall be washed clean from history's weave.
Madman, but he's baller. Alright, what do I have? I got Ash now. Oh, there's more judges. Oh, we got... Aw, you sneaky buggers. Right, let's go ahead and use... Traveler on these guys. Let's go ahead and... Throw defense on yourself, please. There we go. Ow. Oh, I'm mute. Aha! Get wrecked, fool. There we go. Can I can't lever him. Let's have Shell. Actually, can we restrict him of Shell and Protect? Beneficial stats effects. Let's see if we can do that. Haha! Okay, that's good. Wow. You hurt. Shot him inside the head. What, Judge Barrigan? Judge Barrigan, huh? Oh, he's got counter, too. It'd be funny if him and Vaughn got into a counter chain. Just kept countering each other. Oh, wow. Alright. Surely he's got a second phase, right? Or maybe that's just the FromSoft fan in me. But we're taking him out pretty good. There we go. Oh. He's shaking. He's jiggling and jangling. He can't take it. He's tweaking. He's off the goop. Bro, calm down. It wasn't that real.
He set his very bones about with manufactured nethicite. The Grand Kiltius?
That man did.
Wait, what about Larsa?
Gone. Spirited away by Judge Brandt.
I'll see it.
You okay?
So he was here. As for our young lordling, he went along. To avoid trouble, you see, but Judge Bergen had other ideas. He flew into a rage, and I was left to fend for myself. Please, Princess, you must permit me to take you back with me to Rosaria.
So that you can protect me?
I would lay down my life, at a single word to be sure, but I harbor no mongering delusions of valiant grandeur. Vayne has our war pavilion jumping at shadows. They favor a preemptive strike, but you will convince them otherwise. You will see that they do not start this war.
This I cannot do. Forgive me, but my errand here is not yet done. I must wield the Sword of Kings, and with it bring an end to the Dusk Shard.
This stone, do you even know what it is?
I can venture a guess. The Draclaw Laboratory in Arcades. The Empire's weapons research begins and ends there.
Sounds like we're going behind enemy lines.
How soon do we leave?
At once. As for matters in Rosaria, I bid you luck.
So you would leave each to fend for his own. Let us hope that you are not disappointed. That's right. Larsa left a message. The differences between our two lands will fade before the shared dream of men. My leave, I take.
What a funny dude.
How do you propose we reach Arcades? Arcadia's borders will be well guarded for fear of Rosarian invasion. We dare not approach by air.
And their navy will see that the coast is watched as well. No, we go afoot. We'll cross into Arcadia in the Salika Wood. We can reach the wood any number of ways, but the easiest is to head north from Nalbina.
Okay. What other way can we go?
There is a hunter's camp just beyond the Salika Wood. The camp sits within Arcadia's borders, so Imperial patrols there should be sparse.
Getting that far should be half the fun. Let's be sure we go prepared.
Where's Relish? Where did the bunny go? Did she leave? Maybe she did. Let's come down with this. Thank you, Mr. Newell. How are you, big homie? Gate crystal? I don't know if we're gonna have that option. Not really well, anyway. Especially when we're, not exactly the most welcome folks there. At least with some of the head shed. And head taken shed. Oh, the bunny's down here. Hello. True. Let him know, Leah. Alright. There have been shenanigans afoot. There have been many shenanigans. But for now, Let's throw down the save. Now I appreciate all of you for coming out today. I think that's where we're going to wrap it for now before we get on another grand adventure up towards Arcades. And as always, let me show you guys our levels and our licenses real quick. There we go. Because I will probably be doing some hunts, checking if new hunts are available, working towards the final hunts of the game. At some point, we still have quite a bit to go, but in the spirit of openness, I wanted to make sure you guys know, in case we do some off-screen leveling, which I probably will, because I do enjoy this game quite a bit, even just running around doing some combat and exploring. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your Saturday. This day is still young, so whether you're resting or having fun and getting out and about, I hope whatever you're doing, you have a good time and you stay safe, and you really, really enjoy the day. And I hope to catch you guys pretty soon. I plan to stream tomorrow. Not sure what we're going to do yet, but we'll figure it out together. In any case, I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.